Hello there, good morning. You're welcome once again to Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. I am Erica Mita Ohene. Of course, you know this is where you get all the insights of tourism. I'm not doing this alone. I have here with me my guests. You'll get to know them after this quick commercial break. Kindly stay with us.
Would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024-306-8558, 024-306-8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030-231-8932, 030-231-8932.
We are back from that quick breather. If you just tuned in, this is Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. Of course, I am Erica Minta Ohene. I have here with me Mr. Tranquil Abdullahi, who is with Orange Plus Media and Events. I have here with me my very own Mr. Samson Kofi Eti Afo, who is the CEO of Justly Travel and Tour. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Tranquil.
Thank you.
Now let's quickly look at this. South Africa has recorded 9 months of tourism growth. 9 solid months.
Consistently.
The consistency
that comes in doing that.
Yeah.
Meaning they were deliberate.
Of course.
They know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
And South Africa, in doing that, through their South Africa Discover Freedom,
Yeah.
they have 9 solid pointers
Yeah.
in achieving consistent growth in a year for 9 good months. 9 solid pointers, and I'll take viewers through on the 9 solid pointers. Because see, I've always said this, that if a country wants to get serious with tourism,
Yeah.
it means that they have to be very deliberate about it. Let your vision be clear. Let your roadmap be clear. What exactly are we targeting as a country called Ghana? If you are going to do that comparison, as we speak, what are we really promoting as a country? But South Africa, knowing what they want, they had actually a plan to achieve whatever they set for themselves. The third were aggressive global marketing and destination branding.
Yeah.
They were very aggressive about that. So today, when you watch BBC, today when you watch CNN, when you watch Sky News, when you look at international platforms, the digital new media and digital platforms, South Africa Discover Freedom is always featured. You understand?
Yeah.
They were deliberate about it. So the investment they did last year, last 2 years, is what is yielding them the result consistently for 9 years. And I know it has not ended there.
Yeah. Oh no, it hasn't.
That's not. And they keep going. The second one, South Africa also, in that aggressive, they did a continued visibility in key markets. They were visible in each and every area of media. They were there. Even in, interesting enough, that South African authority in terms of tourism will have a program in Ghana, Discover South Africa, Discover Freedom. You understand? And they were very deliberate about it. Very deliberate. So when they were achieving that, for me, I was like, wow, this is hard work that is yielding the results of about 2-3 years ago. Then when they moved that, they improved their air connectivity. South African Air is connecting people globally. So they branded, they connected with the tourism promotion. Why won't you go? And why won't you go? When they moved from there, they also did what we call the visa reform. They reformed their visa acquisition. Not too long ago, I think in this country, now Ghana and South Africa, I don't need a visa to go to South Africa.
Oh no.
Maybe you are an expert. Do you need a visa to go to South Africa?
No.
Oh.
Over 2 years now.
So you see, deliberately, all this thing, when they were doing all this, people thought that, what is this? Why won't I come to the country and I don't need a visa? Yes, when you you get to my country, I'll start for you. So they deliberately selected certain countries what their tourism destination target, so that when you are coming, just pick your bag, buy your air tickets, come to South Africa, and then discover your freedom. They were deliberate about it. Then strong public-private partnership. They were not joking with the tourism trade union in South Africa. The authorities, Ghana, we have PPE, right? Mm-hmm. What's the last time they did? South Africa consistently recognizing that when it comes to tourism, 99% of operators in tourism are private sector. Yeah. So the government only provides what we call the policy direction, and the private sector implement the policy direction. Therefore, that partnership is key in this country. He said, we know that it's 99% of private sector led, but government wants to take everything. Can we win? Obviously. Year-round event experience they also organized. So they were not organizing only program in Ghana. They went to US, they went to Nigeria, they went to the UK. They look at countries that are inbound, that they get their most tourists from, most business leaders from. They look at, they target that country, and they discover new countries as well who have to come and discover South Africa and discover their freedom. That's number 5. The safety and visitor experience investment. They invested into safety for their visitors whoever will come. So every tourism destination you go in South Africa, their safety protocol they need to operate. What about Ghana? Go to Gabon. Some of the canopy is crazy. When they are serving you, they think they are doing you a favor. You understand? South Africa, they deliberately train people when it comes to safety, so that when you come to South Africa, you have freedom.
Of course, I believe they were deliberate.
Strong digital infrastructure. They never joke with digital media. They never. So when you're scrolling, you see your phone. Either I used to see them a lot on this program that I Truecaller. They do a lot of adverts on Truecaller. What about us? The office is making wrong. Number 8.
You really came to school us. I think we should give you a whole episode to school us.
Pricing.
The pricing.
The pricing. See, they know what they want. They plan towards it. So they make sure they involve each and every tourism sector of South Africa. If we want people to come, why don't we calm down? Governments also look at their policy. Then flexibility. Private sector will also have flexible in the policy. We will not tax you much. Reduce the prices. Let's all move together, and they achieve that 9-month consecutive growth. So if not that, do you think they will achieve that? No.
They wouldn't have.
The last one, high-level political support and policy consistency. So from the military, from the agency, from the government, they will understand what tourism can do for the South Africa.
Yeah.
So they deliberately, everybody have to align, and they have to move. That is what South Africa did to achieve the 9-month consistently with the 9 bullet points. And it is not ending there, and it always revises. So if you're a player in South Africa, would you support the policy of government to achieve it? Because the more you have tourists coming, the more the growth in tourism is coming, the more your business also grows. So now the weak will deliberately fall out. Those who are serious will move. And that's what it's about.
You've really educated us. Thank you. Mr. Sampson, with all that Mr. Tanko has said, schooling us on how South Africa were able to achieve this 9 months consistency growth, what do you think Ghana should learn from South Africans? Ghana as a country, what are we not doing right?
Good morning to our viewers and yourself.
Good morning.
You see, we have Ghana, we have a lot to learn when we are talking about tourism. Look, in the whole Africa, South Africa is the first tourist who visited South Africa from January to September. There are about 7,634,221 from January to September. Last year they have about 10 million.
Wow.
That was 2024.
Yeah.
But from January to September, 7 million plus. So what are they doing extraordinary that we Ghana we cannot do? Look, some petty things that South Africa introduced into about last, let's say, 6-7 years or up to there. South Africa, they are not like that. But they came and realized that no, tourism will come, our GDP about 60% can come from tourism. So what will you do? They sat down and planned it. The advantage that is in their country, and they took upon those advantages. Look, all South Africa sub-regions, when you go to Cape Town, when you go to the capital town, you see, when you go to those places, only foreigners, so these 7,000, not locals, so the foreigners that comes into, this is the amount that they have made. Look, infrastructure. Look, you can go to South Africa and get a hotel $15 when you calculate it to the 50 guest house of this thing, $15. When you are doing your package, you can get a night $15, $20 for hotel, and you get breakfast over there.
Wow.
Those guests also. So when you get to 3-4 star hotel, you can get $25, $30. When you are looking for 4-star hotel and 5-star hotel, you can get it from $50, $70, $100. You can get it. It depends for a night. So South Africa, they open the door for everybody to visit South Africa. But Ghana here, we categorize it for some people that only can visit Ghana. But here, when you are going to South Africa today, when you have about $1,200, you can go to South Africa for maybe 1 week. But when you are outside Ghana, you can't use $1,200 to come to Ghana for 1 week. Hotel alone will squander all your money. The transport and all the hotel, they will have the transport and everything over there, the tour site and even the guest house, they have a tour guide over there and they will educate you. So those are the things that Ghana we have to learn. Look, we have to start from somewhere to open doors to everybody. Like Tanko said, look, government are take over everything. So the private companies and those things, they are not making it. But if government leave everything to the private sectors to manage, only to regulate the policy, I think Ghana, we can get, because South Africa is bigger than Ghana, too, it's very big, and things that the development that is in South Africa, even we are not there right now. So we have to start also from somewhere. Because last year, the visitors come to Ghana, that's only 1 million. That was last year. The foreigners that come to Ghana, 1 million. And when they are rating the whole Africa, Ghana, we are 9.
Wow.
Number 9. South Africa, Morocco, Egypt, Kenya, Tunisia, Ethiopia, and those they are there.
Even Kenya is ahead of us.
In number 4th, you see,
Yeah.
Rwanda. What are the things that those people are doing that we can do so that we can get money from tourism? We have all the qualities, but it left with the planning. When we sit down and plan, look, Ghana, South Africa, right now, about 30-something countries. When you are going to South Africa, you don't need visa. So if you don't need visa, and when you get there before they will give you 3 months, what will you need? Only your hotel itinerary and your itinerary for the this thing. When you get to office, you show those things at the airport. They'll just give you 3 months.
Then that's it. No stress.
That's it. No stress. By Ghana here, those people outside, even when they say you are coming to Ghana, the stress that you pass through before you come to Ghana, the visa alone, the stress that you pass through before you get to Ghana, it's not easy.
Mr. Tanko.
We have to learn.
Yeah. And then up our game.
Yeah.
Mr. Tanko, do you think the wildlife and then adventure play a role in South Africa gaining the traction?
No, it is a deliberate policy, it's a deliberate action backed by what they have. The wildlife alone, they are there. They cannot promote themselves. Somebody promote them. So it's a deliberate attention, that's deliberate policy by the authorities. These are not mere feats that they just achieve the same with sitting down and trying. No. They invested, they train people, they conscientize each and every player in the industry. You understand? To get involved. Look, classical example. Visit Ghana. Where is it? Where is it? Even the people in the industry don't know what exactly where we are going with Visit Ghana. Where is it? Such policy should not just die. And guess what? One of the key things they also did in South Africa, part of their 9 pointers, is to empower the private sector. So most of the things are driven by the private sector.
Yeah.
The reason is that in Africa, when there is a political change hands, also sometimes affect policies. But when the private sector is leading it, irrespective of which political party that comes to power in South Africa, which we all know from independence of South Africa, it has been one ANC who have been, but leadership changes, policies changes, mentality changes. So they are pushing all these things, and the private sector give the private sector the leading role. This is our industry. Government will give you the support. Government will shape the policy. Government will give you the money. Let's move. Here, the basic Ghana. Who is really in charge? The people that we have won the last time we met. So there's a lot of things that beg for answers when it comes to Ghana. If you talk about Kenya, all of us want to go to Kenya and learn. There's a reason. Kenya were deliberate when it comes to their tourism education. So everybody wants to understand how they did it. So every best hotel manager or tourism person go to Kenya and get some small knowledge, add up to what they have.
But do you think it is possible for all African countries to come together and then build a continental tourism brand?
That's a baby I'm pushing carefully.
Wow.
See, I don't see why I should be in Ghana, use Expedia, use booking.com to book a hotel in the northern region. In my own country, I'm going to trade in my own country, but I will use a foreign who don't even know the hotel in the northern region, who does not even pay tax to the northern authorities in this country, but he takes commission from me. I'll be in this country, I'm going to Nigeria. I will use booking.com to book for a hotel in Africa. Once the person who created the plan, he doesn't even know Nigeria. But in the very least, it is possible for Africa to have their own. saying, we have people with a good IT background. What do we need to do this? Can't Ghanaian authorities talk to Rwandans? Can't the Rwandan authority talk to the South African? The money we are going to get alone from that, we don't need 1% tourism. And for me, it's in the community, but it's something that I have to see. So I was started with the Ghana Hotel Association to build what we call the GHA booking platform.
Wow.
To roll out every hotel on one platform.
Wow.
Because see, we have 4,000 hotels in Ghana. Okay. All these people pay the 1%, they will not pay it all. People are not paying because look, they only this Ghana. So because of that, people don't even do what we call the proper accounting to the states. Booking.com, technology, they charge most about 20%, 25%. And that platform we are going to charge even 5%, maximum to 10% per each booking. Won't the hotel do more savings?
Sure.
When they have problem, can they call us?
They can.
When they have problem with booking.com, who do you call?
No one. I mean, you don't even know who to call.
Who do you call? So honestly, it is possible.
Not only the hotels, the flights.
So
we can do all this.
So the platform, it is to start with accommodation. And the idea is that it's going to metamorphose into other services of the industry.
Yeah.
GTA started, is it GTDC? They launched the marketplace. Wonderful idea. But have you realized there's more fires? Do you hear about it today?
No.
There was anything that government must start because you don't have a proper foundation, it will collapse. Even this thing should move. I'm not prophesizing doom. I will silly people. Where is it gone? I rather believe that once the players in the industry, 99% are private sector, only the 1% is the government that do the policy. Which of the government agencies do organized tours?
No.
Which government agency that have hotel? Let's be honest. The least they do, they partner. Like the Slate, the hotels at La Palma, Elmina, they partner. We are the free Mahim. Restaurant bank owned by Ghana, Republic of Ghana, or GTDC, or car rental bank and a GTDC. Cars are in. Officials come to buy cars. No money be rented.
I think there are lots we need to do as a country.
Seriously. So clearly, from the start, what restaurant that government operates? Which chopper the government operates?
None.
Which car tour operator that is the government official? So then what are we talking about?
I think Mr. Sampson is now coming up.
As what?
As the private.
Well,
I'm not into government.
So maybe you channel your energy to be
so when we empower the private
that is
sector,
PPP arrangement.
Yeah.
So empower the private sector, and the private sector will begin now to deliver. All what government need to do, look at the policy, flexibility, make everything compulsory in the industry to join. If you are not part of any association, any groupings, you can't be wrong. And let's give ourselves one whether each and every project done by the private sector to die. And by that, every hotel will begin to, every car renter will begin to sign up, every restaurant will begin to sign up. One-stop shop, we are good to go. We'll get there.
The question is, will they? This policy can be implemented, but will they?
Guess what? This is the point. Why would they, first of all?
Because we don't like to patronize our own.
So I'm bringing a product that I'm charging you 5%. As again, the foreign one that is giving you 25%. Then I'm making sure that aside all that, I'm making the noise, the same platform the white man is making that noise. What do we need to promote those things? It means that every tourism trade exhibition across the globe, Ghana, and then the platform need to be there.
Yeah.
We need to use the digital media so that promotes that platform. And let's see, the person that using platform to book will reduce, will save some money. The hotel or the car rental that will also receive those bookings will also save some money. Why they pay? And then, addition to that, you make it because the policy says that every hotel now should take bookings from the Ghana hotel, or I'm not using the Ghana GH bookings. Let me use that as an example. Do you think we'll do that? It's a policy direction, and every private sector has to be part of it.
Hopefully they succumb to that. Mr. Sampson, I would like to take your last remarks for the show.
My last comment that I would say is Ghana, we can do a lot if we avail ourselves to learn. We can do a lot. We have to learn other people, things that people are doing that we are not doing. We have to learn and come and implement it here. But you see, one thing is worrying Ghana that I know is change of government. That is our main problem. In everything, we related it to politics. So if Party A is in power today, Party B will start criticizing Party A. That criticism, not criticism that will, you see, you can criticize your opponent, but with facts, criticism. But because I wanted to come to power, so if my Party A is doing something, I know definitely that what he is doing is good, that I have to criticize him in the good faith. I will turn and tell them, oh, what he is doing, he won't bring any result. At the end of the day, this result that will bring. And not everybody that have one opinion. So I also listen to you because I also wanted to come to power and come and get something. So politics is our main problem in Ghana. Ghana, we can do a whole lot of things, but when we take out politics from our day-to-day activities, look, Ghana, we can do more than Kenya, Rwanda, Ethiopia, and those, we can do more than them.
Kenya is doing very well.
We can do more than them, but politics have take our mind to the extent that anything at all we do, Ghana. So I'm praying that God should give wisdom to our leaders. Yeah, God should give wisdom to our leaders so that they can change.
Amen.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Tanko.
Yeah, thank you.
That is the prayer. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you, Mr. Sampson. We hope to see you next time. This is where we draw the curtains on today's Good Morning Tourism episode. My name is Erica Minta Ohene. Join us on our next episode. Have a good day.
Thank you.